But we're in quite a stretch here of dry, hot weather. Now 28 days, consecutive days without rainfall. I've pretty much given up on my lawn at this point. There's not much you can do. Our last measurable rainfall was on July 14th, and we had about 0.07 of an inch. We're going to keep the streak going today and tomorrow. The good news is that we may have a slight chance of some rain as we get into the, well, towards Wednesday and Thursday. And then we're talking a slight chance here. It's not a great chance. But the reason we think that will happen, high pressure has been very much in control. We show you these big blue H's, the sinking air. This is what brings all the hot weather. It's sort of breaking apart here. So we get part of it to go east, part of it to go west, and that may eventually open the door. But in the meantime, today it's more heat, more dry weather. No rain on the map until you get up into parts of Kansas and Nebraska. That's where there is some severe weather this morning, but certainly not here in Texas. The big story, the heat advisory, excessive heat warnings now in effect for parts of Louisiana, Arkansas. That's where heat index values could jump up above 110. Even a little area down there around Corpus where heat index values could indeed jump above 110. Here, I'm thinking 105, maybe a little bit higher here in San Antonio. These are the forecast heat index for the state of Texas. We're talking 107 Waco, 108 Dallas, 109 Houston, 110 down in Corpus. So you can see why they have advisories posted there. Again, we are just in a serious stretch of heat here, and it's not cooling down much in the morning. We're still at 80 degrees at the airport. 78 Port SA, 80 at Stinson, 79 Randolph. Southerly breeze, 10 to 15 miles per hour. At least that'll be the case this afternoon. 76 right now in Kerrville, 77 Rock Springs, still at 85 in Del Rio. That's incredible. 81 Carrizo Springs. And here's the futurecast, and this is why we're hopeful. I mentioned our high pressure slides just a little bit further west, just enough. As we get into tomorrow, I think tomorrow is actually our warmest day. We'll have a weak frontal boundary up here across North Texas, and that may actually enhance our heat just a little bit. So we're talking 102, maybe up to 103 for a high temperature. But as we get into Wednesday, look at this. It does output some showers and storms. I don't think that boundary is going to make it all the way through South Texas, but we're going to have a little disturbance rolling through, and that should be just enough to kick up at least some isolated showers and storms. A lucky few will get some rain, and we'll keep our fingers crossed that maybe it'll share the wealth a little bit. We'll see some more widespread showers, but at this point, just a 20% chance. 102, the high temperature today, heat index anywhere from 103 to 106, southerly winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. 103 on Tuesday, 101 Wednesday. There's that 20% chance of some showers and storms, and even a slight chance on Thursday. I can't rule it out, and then the high pressure builds back in, and we see temperatures build once again. It may also briefly drop below 100 for a high temperature, which it doesn't seem like much, but with this stretch, at least it's a little bit of positive news, I would say. And by the way, the tropics still really quiet. NOAA upped their forecast and said we may see a more active season as we get into September, but it just hasn't materialized yet.